Welcome back all. So today we're going to go ahead and see how we can actually access another program's RAM space and how we can actually alter some values. So let's see how this works. Start up Visual Studio. And go ahead and create a new project. You can name it whatever you want. It really doesn't matter as long as it's a C++ project. Okie dokie. So now I'm gonna create a small program that I will use as an example from which or whose RAM space will I actually read. Let me put it like that. So let's create one variable and call it of type int and call it, let's say, health. And let's give the value of health, I don't know, 87649. Completely random value. Feel free to input something different. And then I'm going to go ahead and create a while loop, which is going to be printing out this value. So while, I'll just give it true here and generate a break condition down below. Okay, so if health is equal to 87649, 87649, oops. I would like you to basically, well, I don't really need these just for one command. I don't really need these for just one command. So std cout health, and then I'm gonna go ahead and type in health here and std and l, because I would like to go into the new line, and I should probably conduct my imports here as well. So include IO stream, and this loop is going to run insanely fast, so I need to slow it down a little bit. So I'm just going to type in sleep, and let's say sleep for 1 single second. Okay. God. There we go. So just corrected that. Anyway, for sleep, we're going to need another import. So that's going to be windows.h, include windows.h, and that should be good to go. Okay, so in case the health is equal to 87,649, okay, fine, go ahead and print the health. Else, I would like you to print out something else. So std, just so that we can notice the change happening. Health changed. I'm just gonna say new health, really. New health, and we're gonna go like this. Health. And L here. Perfect. And we need to just break out of the while loop. So break. And I would like you to be able to see the results and what happens. So I don't want the program to close instantaneously. So let me just go ahead and pause its execution there, so that it just doesn't close without you being able to see anything. Okay, as you can see, in this small, trivial program, basically, we don't actually have any way of modifying the health value. So it's reasonable to say that this loop will basically run forever until, I don't know, cosmic radiation offsets bits in RAM and the value of health changes, and then the loop actually breaks. But anyway, tough luck of that happening. So there are what I'm trying to say is that that we ourselves in the code have not provided any way of actually modifying the variable health. And in spite of that, we're going to modify it. So we're just going to go ahead and launch the program. it ain't going to do anything spectacular. It's just going to print the value of health. Let me just go ahead and change this to, I don't know, 36 so that you can see it better. And it's just printing out the value of health, right? No big deal. Okay, now what I want you to do is go ahead and fire up your cheat engine. Go ahead and click on this green thing here, computer icon. Select the process which you wish to examine. The value will be 4 bytes. That's an integer. And we're looking for an exact value. So what do we want? We want this value here. So 87,649,649. Perfect. And if we run the first scan, oh wow, we're going to find it. This will almost never be the case in real world. In real world, you're probably going to get like 7,000 addresses where you have exactly the same value, and then you have to alter it to see what is going on to actually be able to find a real one. But okay, for this demo case, this is more than sufficient. Anyway, we have found this address. We can just double click to add it down below so that it is remembered. So that when we conduct a new scan or something like that, we don't actually lose it. And we're going to go ahead and right click here and click, well, actually, I'll just click on the, double click on the value. That's a lot easier. And I'm going to click on 0. And I'll press enter. And voila. As you can see, the change is indeed reflected here. It says new health 0. So we managed to alter it. Okay, this is an oversimplification of things, but this is basically how you would be able to change the health in any game out there. No, seriously. You'll probably get detected, and you would probably get banned or something like that. But bottom line is that you are able to change it in this way. Now, how to hide yourself, how to shield yourself from detection, etc. That's a whole nother story. But I wanted to show you how you can actually modify it. Okay, so this is a trivial matter to do it with a cheat engine, but you cannot actually, I mean, maybe you can, I don't know, but it's not very convenient, I would say, to integrate the cheat engine into your program. So when you yourselves are writing the program, first of all, the chances that you're going to be detected are like way less, and you get to learn way more. It's more exciting, it's more fun, but it's also far more difficult. So that is why in the next tutorial, we're going to do exactly the same thing in terms of modifying the value, because you primarily use cheat engine to actually get the code snippets that you can reverse engineer later, or to get the addresses where certain values are written. So once you have those, then you kind of take those and you write your own code to modify them, to play around with them, etc. So that's exactly what we're going to do next. We are going to go ahead and take this address, and then we're going to go ahead and put it into our own code and write our own functions with which we will actually be able to achieve the same thing. Well, maybe not this particular address, but the next instance of the program, when I run it, then it'll probably be changed. Anyway, gonna do that in the follow-up tutorial. So bid you farewell and hope to see you there.